A lawsuit filed this month alleges that the children of Democrat Oregon Senator Ron Wyden, there on your screen, terrorized a former assistant of Wyden's wife, Bass, to the point that he took his own life. The lawsuit from 2023 alleges that the two kids made homophobic and sexually explicit slurs directed at the late Brandon O'Brien. Now, the harassment allegedly escalated to the point of physical aggression and violent acts, which included throwing objects at the former assistant and more. And when he raised concerns, they allegedly took no corrective action to keep him safe while working. Instead, the lawsuit alleges that Senator Wyden's wife maced her son to restrain him and instead accidentally maced the late assistant. A New York judge overseeing the former assistant's claim for unemployment benefits wrote in February that, quote, the credible evidence establishes that O'Brien voluntarily separated from his employment after he received a homophobic text message from the teenage son of his boss after experiencing prior incidents with the children, and nothing changed. Horrific allegations, Kaylee.
Absolutely horrific. And the family claims there was a theft issue. I think they've since dropped that lawsuit since the individual took his life. This is horrendous. If these text messages are correct, and it appears that they are, at least according to the New York Post, how dare you treat a human being this way? And what have you done to make your child treat a human being this way? You treat people who serve you, and it's a service to watch your children, with respect, with dignity, with class. And if the allegations that you laid out, and as in the New York Post, are correct, her children appeared not to do that. And wow. You give them some corrective lessons. No one should treat a human being that way.
Right.
Well, so she's claiming he spent $650,000 on her credit cards. He was her assistant. He probably had access to her credit cards. Not sure if that's true or not. She told him he quit the next day. She was going to fire him. That's why she didn't want to pay his unemployment. But then he goes and commits suicide. Comes out that her kids allegedly are, or I guess it's true because the judge said it, the kids are sending him these homophobic messages. Uncalled for. This is one of the most liberal senators, the children of one of the most liberal senators in D.C. Get your house in order.
And that's what sort of strikes me, frankly, is we hear a lot of moral condemnation coming from Senator Wyden, and it seems like a lot was going on in that household. The fact that someone is dead now is absolutely tragic.
Yeah, so, I mean, look, this is what you can never really tell family dynamics from the outside, right? We all know that. All you have to do is look at your own family to consider that. But that said, there's a lot of murky stuff here. He's the senator out in Oregon. All of this is taking place in New York. The unemployment claim is here in New York. There's a lot of money involved. I think that the fact that the judge came down on the side of the Manny, as you say, is probably indicative of the fact that some of the facts held up. Although I will say that very, very often in cases of suicide, and I'm just going to, from experience going as a cop and stuff, you deal with a lot of that things. Very, very often the initial appearance of what occurred is not what entirely led to it. There's always something deeper. But that said, it does seem like a very sort of unsupervised situation. Let's just put it that way.
And to me, regardless of what happens in the courts, Rosanna, the whole point is a life is lost. And you can never get that back, no matter the corrective action.
And maybe he needed some help before he took that job. But I will tell you, my kids went to private school in New York City. Influence, privilege, and politics go hand in hand. There's a lot of stupid money in this city, and the parents allow their kids a lot of leeway. So who knows?
You're right. In my house growing up, if I had
Oh, yeah.
talked back or if I'd interrupted or anything, I'm sorry, there was no leeway in that house.
100%.
Hey, everyone, I'm Emily Compagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.